What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Tap on in, tap on in. How's your night going? How did your day go? Yeah. What's up? What's up with y'all? I need my nail filer. My nail just broke. What y'all doing on this great day? Late night. What you doing? What you got going on? How is it? How was your day? Tap in. Let me know down in the comments. I was doing dishes and stuff. My nails is... I hate when I do dishes and my nails get kind of flimsy. Like, what? That's so annoying. So let me go on ahead and do my dishes. I got done cooking. I made fried chicken, mustard fried chicken, macaroni, and garlic bread. Yep, that's what I had for dinner tonight. So just got done eating my food. I washed up all my dishes. And my nail broke. Thank you for hitting the like button. I said, man. Freaking nail broke. I said, you can't be serious. I need my filer. That's one thing I tell you. When you do housework, your nails get all brittle. Get all messed up. You can tell somebody that don't do a lot of housework and a lot of hard labor work, because their nails grow and be nice and healthy and thick. When you work a lot with your hands, nails don't be able to grow that well. Happy hump day. So let me come in here and talk to y'all for a little while since I just got done cooking and eating my dinner. About to get myself in the shower, wind down for the night. I had a pretty okay day. It's been raining all day. Thunderstorms. I said the way that it's been raining, I know there's gonna be some floods. Hopefully there won't be no power outages, and it's gonna be like that for like the next. I think it's like all the rest of this week, all next week is supposed to rain every single day. So I can see floods and stuff like that in the future. That's so bad. And y'all know the way we set up here, we mess around and have power outages and all kinds of stuff going on. So let's hope not. But just when it flooded, like it was raining all day out here, I look out in the street, look like the street is filled up. It was bad. I really need my nail filer. I don't know where it's at. But I stayed in all day. I did run to the store. That's the only place I went. I went to the store. So I had to get some more stuff for my macaroni. But other than that, I was in the house because all about that rain. Y'all know I don't mess around with the rain. So, So what y'all do today? Drop down in the comments and let me know what you had going on today. What did you do? What did you do? What was in it? What did you do? What was in the plans for the day? Did y'all get bombarded by the rain too, or what? Rain is no fun. Hi, Sheena. Hey, hey. How you doing? You're the first one to comment. Shout out to Sheena. Said you the top fan girl. Okay. Hey, Sushi. Okay, Sushi's the #1 top fan. You see that by your name? Wow, best live stream. Thank you. Hi, Melissa. Okay, all my top fans. Okay, y'all. Show up for your girl. Sushi, where you been at, bro? Thank you, Melissa. Mm-hmm. Thank you, girl. Thank you for liking my hair. Thank you. Once y'all hit that like button for your girl, double tap the screen if you can't find a thumbs up. Double tap does the same thing. She said slay. Hey, girlfriend. Y'all doing y'all big one. Look at that by y'all name. Y'all, this is new. You subscribe? Thank you, girl. Thank you. Okay, Sush. You been on vacay? Okay, okay. Two weeks off. That's what's up. That is what's up. I know you was happy for that one. That's what's up. I've been doing pretty good. I can't complain. You know, life, the usual. Life be lifing. Now how that is. Know how that go. It is what it is. It's been raining like crazy here, so I haven't been doing much. All day today was thunderstorms, isolated showers. Like, even though it was 80 something degrees, it was raining the whole day from the morning all the way till tonight. It's still raining. I said, nah, y'all know I can't do that rain. I fried some chicken though today. I haven't been even frying chicken. I fried some mustard. I made mustard fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and garlic bread. And I made some iced tea. Some homemade iced tea. I got this big pitcher with this dispenser on it. So I made that. Yes, ain't nothing like some homemade iced tea. Thank you, Melissa, girl. Thank you, girl. Appreciate your presence on tonight. My nail freaking broke. Pissed me off. It's all short. Well, this one's short too, so I guess it go with that one. But like, really? Really? This one broke. I hate when my nails broke. It be pissing me off. My daughter's boyfriend. Okay. She said you better start running. Wow. Oh, stuff. Hey. You know how that is. That's tough. It's tough. Especially when your daughters start dating. It's kind of like, because it's one thing with the boys, but your daughter, like, listen, it's a whole nother ball game. My son's girlfriend, She just got his name tattooed on her neck today. My youngest son. His girlfriend, he just showed it to me today. She got it. She just got his name tattooed right here with a heart by it. I was like, I told her I'm gonna beat her butt. I said, girl, I'm beating your butt. You already know. I know exactly what you mean, Suze. You know. Mm, mm, mm. Don't matter if she's 25. That don't mean nothing. Still your baby. It don't matter. Yeah, but that little girl, my son's girlfriend. She got his name tattooed right here on her neck, right there. I was like, okay, I guess. I hope my daughter don't never get no dude name tattooed on them, but yeah, but you know, I guess he's happy about it. You know, it is definitely. You right, Sush. For real. For real, for real. Like, yeah, that's why I was just like, okay. I told her, my mom told him, you better not come in with no girl name on your body. She told him, you better not come in here with nobody name on your body. He ain't gonna do nothing like that. I don't think. He about to get his first apartment though, the beginning of August. So, yeah, he about to get his first place. He's finally jumping out the nest. About to go do his thing. So, he 20 years old. He about to get his first apartment. You know, he started his job at carpentry last week, I think it is. He's working 2 jobs now. And he get his first job. He get his first apartment next month. So, I'm proud of him. Mm-hmm. He's like, I gotta jump out. Like he said, I gotta learn. You know, I gotta get out here and learn. It don't matter if things don't work out, just don't work out. He said, but I'd rather get out there and test it and see. Because my mom was trying to talk him out of it. She's like, you don't need to worry about that right now. Just work on your career, stack your money up, then get a place. You know. He's like, nah, I gotta go. Like, all right, okay. Double tap your screens, y'all. Appreciate it. Y'all heard Sush? Y'all heard Sushi? Double tap the screen, hit that thumbs up button. Show your girl some love. Don't know what that was, but okay. Guess what, y'all? I seen the guy today that tried to walk into my apartment. What, last month or a couple months ago or whenever that was? I saw him today. I was with my son, so he turned his head. But I haven't seen him in a long time. I saw him today. I said, wow. It's funny because somebody was just asking me about that on here. They were just asking me, have I seen him? And I saw him today. Y'all done spoke him up. I don't know where he been at, but I haven't seen him until today. It sounds like somebody's moving furniture at this time of night. Weekend is coming along very fast. Weekend coming along fast. I don't have no plans this weekend. Last weekend I was outside, riding around in the city. And I don't have no plans this weekend so far. I'm gonna just be chilling. I don't think I've been on at this time of night in a while either. But I said, you know what? I'm not even tired. After I ate my dinner, I need to let my food digest because I ate a little late. Let my food digest. Then I'm going to go take me a hot shower. Then I'm going to just chillax and probably watch some shows or something on Netflix. That's it. Ain't going to be much going on for the rest of the night. It's still raining, so... And that is what it is. So I'll be just laying here watching me some Netflix. And next thing you know, I'll be knocked out. Hi, Johnny. How are you? Oh, that's what's up. A top fan thing. Got Melissa, Sushi. That is what's up, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming in and tapping the screen and all that. Y'all did y'all big one for me. I appreciate it too. That's what's up. What they got going on now. It shows everybody who be showing up and showing out. First one's on and all that stuff, and it lists you accordingly. The people who do that and comment on the live stream, they get shout out. They get a shout out. Well, shout out to Sushi, Melissa, and everybody who tapped in as soon as I came on. As well as hitting the thumbs up button. Appreciate it. Earlier live stream, y'all got to go back and check that out. We had some very, very good topics on that live. As well as me giving good insight to people, some information. Like, you know, I bragged about my son, his achievements. Got some inspiration. I gave some inspiration to some of these young folks sitting around letting the time pass. And, you know, there's money out here to be made. Get out there and go get you a trade or something. Get something under your belt. Time going to pass regardless. You might as well take advantage of it. They got trade programs out here that's only like a month, 1 month, 5 weeks. And you can have a whole trade up under your belt. It don't even take that much time because a lot of people be looking at these schools and stuff like they can't go to school for 4 years or 2 years and stuff like that. Man, take advantage of some of these trades, and a lot of times they be paying people too. And trade, they paying you to come, and then putting you in some type of decent paying career within just a month's time. What? You can't ask for better than that. You can't even ask for more than that. My oldest son, he's about to complete the program as well. He graduates next week. And my other son, he's going to go into the program too. Next, he's going to be in there too. So, they doing their thing. Happy to see these young men doing their thing. You could easily be sitting around playing a video game, smoking, bull crapping, time just passing by. You look up, it's the whole end of the year. You could have had a whole degree under your belt. If you got to go run to a job and make money anyway, might as well make the most of it. Make the most of it. If you got to go somewhere and clock in, you might as well lock in. Lock in for like a month and a half. So you don't have to clock in for the rest of your life. Now that right there is a fact. Lock in so you don't have to clock in. You know what? Because running and clocking in, hitting that clock is like a rat race. It's like you chasing the cheese every day. Every single day, you just chasing that cheese. But it's never getting bigger. You just keep chasing it. And you just doing the bare minimum. You might be going hard. You might be getting up, doing your little overtime, doing all that type of stuff like that. But then you look up at the end of the year and what you get accomplished. Maybe you probably paid you paid your little rent. Hi, Pierre. Paid your little rent, paid your little car note, paid your little basic bills. But you probably don't have that much, no extra money. You probably don't have nothing in that savings account for real. It's like a little rat race. Like something you gotta do, but it's nothing more to it. It's like, damn, is this ever going to end? Does it ever get to a point where you cannot work so hard just to make that bare minimum rent payment? Nah. That's why it's good to get some trade underneath your belt. If you're not the type to love school and go to school constantly, get you a trade. Get you a trade. Open up your own business. Do something like that. Thank you, Pierre. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. Yeah, but get you something underneath your belt. Young folk, this is for the young folk. It ain't even for just for guys. Females too. Get you something underneath your belt. Especially if you're young. I'm telling you, my youngest son did it. My oldest son's doing it right now. And my other son, he's about to do it right after him. Get it done. Make it happen. And the program that they're in is paying them to go there. Like, what? They're paying them to come. Like, you can't ask for more than that. Decent money. It ain't no little chump change. It's a decent little money. Decent little check they're giving them. And it's only 5 weeks of your time. And the good thing about that program is the guy, he not only instills in you the fact how, that you need to come to the program and do this for yourself. He teaches them discipline. He's just teaching them how to show up for themselves, be responsible, and he's backing you. Like my oldest son, he's so inspired by this man. You gotta think, like, some of these guys don't be having no male in their life. And if they do have a male in their life, the male probably just there. I don't mean they're teaching them anything. They probably don't even have nothing really going on for themselves. So it's not much they can even teach them. They can just show them basic things. But this guy actually has a name for himself in his city. Like, he's somebody. Not only is he has these guys going through this program, he is backing them. Like, they have his personal number. And then he introducing them to all the leaders of the different, look, the program that they're in is showing them like all the different type of construction jobs that you can do. Welding, plumbing, carpentry, laborer, I forget all the different ones, but those are just a couple, the few, just to name it, right? He's introducing them to all of that and showing them different things like, oh, do you want to do this, that? Not only are you going and experiencing that during them weeks, you get a chance to meet the leaders in all of these different fields, the heads of the apprenticeships. They're giving you their personal number just because you're affiliated with this man that's the lead of this program that's doing this. Like, you know what that says and does for people? That opens so many doors. And it also shows people that there's hope out here. It's more than just these street life bullcrap or little chump change rat race jobs. Like, that can be discouraging. Rat race jobs can be discouraging when you just sitting there and you're going to work, you're trying your hardest to get ahead, and all you really able to do is just pay your little couple little bills and feed your little family maybe. But you probably on a budget with everything just because. Like, that can be discouraging. And it can feel as though that you're never going to be ahead. So if you get a little bit something decent underneath your belt, it may change your whole look on life. One of the guys that's ahead of one of those apprenticeships, he showed them. He told them, look, he said when he first started the program, his wife didn't believe in him. He said she did not believe in him. She just was not even, she's like, yeah, this is probably not going to do much for you, In 5 weeks, he made $45,000 and was able to show his wife. In those 5 weeks, he made $45,000. Right after he got out the program, he went to the work and started working hard in his old field. He made $45,000 in 5 weeks. Most people working them little basic jobs ain't even making that in a year. You know how long it takes or how hard you got to, or how much overtime you got to do if you're just getting paid bare minimum. Minimum wage? I'm not knocking nobody for doing that. But you know what I mean? Just the whole thing is you could just do a little bit more to get a better outcome to where you don't feel like, because everybody got to work. But if you do just a little bit more, then it will change the game. It could change the game just in a matter of a month. My youngest son did that. He inspired the other older boys so much that they can't wait to do it. Like I told y'all, my oldest son, he got into it right. He was in the class right after my youngest son. He said, oh yeah, he did that. Bet I'm in there. He got right in there. His graduation is next week. My other son, youngest son, graduated on May 28th. That's when their ceremony was. My oldest son's ceremony's next week. That fast. Like, that fast. 5 weeks. And they're done. Like, what? And you got a whole apprentice. You end up into a whole apprenticeship after that. A union. That's huge. Huge. And every single year, you know, when you're working in those fields, every year count. You get more and more and more experience, the more money you make. The more money you make. In those fields, you just really need to learn the basics. And as you go to work every day, you build more and more. And you get paid depending on if you're a first-year apprentice, second year apprentice, third year, you know, based off your experience, your paychecks, your amount that they have to pay you go up just based off experience. Like, and it ain't just no little chump change, $20, 20 cent, 30 cent. You've been there a whole 5 years, you done made $1 increase. It ain't like that. That's huge. Gotta get out there and get it. Get it, man. Get it. I'm proud of my boys. Very proud of them. And they doing this. And the whole good thing is they doing this on their own. I inspire them. We talked about it. How great of an experience. How great an opportunity. All this. My oldest son was bragging about it to the point he made his girlfriend mad. That's how much he been bragging about this program and how great it is. Like he said, he's like, I never in my life took anything this serious before. That's how much the guy inspired him, as well as my youngest son. He said, I never took anything. He stopped smoking bud just to get focused. And then at the same time, they have to have a drug test. But he stopped smoking just so he can make sure that he gets done with this program. He goes all the way and finishes, and then he becomes, I think he said he's going to do laborer. My other son did carpentry. He chose carpentry. He's going to choose laborer. And then after that, after he because he said he's going to do the laborer work, and he's not going to stop there. Next, he wants to get into the welding program they have. He sent me a video the other day. The man taught him how to weld. He sent me a video. He was so excited. He didn't send me a video of him on the forklift. No, not the forklift. What's that one machine? I forget. Where they basically dig in the ground, scoop up the stuff, carry it on that little thing by they controlling it when they're in that little tank thing. I forget the name of that. But he showed me a video of him doing that. He's learning so much. He's getting a chance to experience so much. He's loving this. And I'm so happy for him. And like I said, my youngest son, he's already started his career. He started his job last week, the week before that. He's already at work as a carpenter. And he just graduated May 28th. He's already starting out. Now he in his first year apprenticeship. Like, he's not playing. And he worked 2 jobs, actually. He's still working his other job that he had the whole time while he was in school. He's still working that job. He works there, goes there at night, and then goes straight to work as a carpenter in the morning. He said, Mom, I'm not stopping that until, I get to a certain point. He said, I'm not going to never, I don't want to have less than or feel like I'm struggling. He said, so for now, I'm going to do both until I can't do the other one anymore. And then I'll just be full-fledged into my career. He's like, but I can't stop, Mom. I said, hey, the whole thing is you did it through school. You was working. He would go to work at nighttime and then go straight to school in the morning. He did that. And after 30 days, it creates a habit. So he'd been so much in a habit of doing that he's still able to do that. As far as working at night and then going to work straight in the morning, the other job. He's able to do it with no problem. So I'm like, yeah, get that money, son. You still young. You're only 20 years old. He'll be 21 this year. Hi, Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. I sure will. I'm definitely going to tell them. I tell them all the time. I'm inspired by them. I'm happy for them. Proud. All that. All that. I'm happy the fact of, and not just because they're my sons, but the fact that they are young black males doing something more than just running the streets or sitting there playing a video game, not doing nothing. Like, that is huge. I mean, people, people, there's people my age that still have never figured it out. They never figured it out. They still doing the same thing that they was doing when they was 18, 19, 20 years old. They my age and still doing the same thing. So for them to be young men in their early 20s and they getting these things done, hey, round of applause. Round of applause. Get it done. I had Pablo to take my daughter to her. Okay. Okay, Sushi Deuces. See you later, bro. Be careful. Exactly. You're right, Elaine. So many young people don't want to work. They don't think they have to work. But you have to work. It's important. You got to work. You got to stack your money. Save, save, save. That's the whole thing. Save your money. Save your money. Get into some type of, start learning about different savings accounts, certificates of deposits, and money market accounts, and all that different stuff with high interest rates. So then you can save money and earn money while it's sitting there. Start learning about different things like that. Certificates of deposit, that's a CD. If you heard it, you probably heard it. You may have heard of it as a CD. That's a certificate of deposit. Get you one of them. Sometimes you can start one of them as low as $50. And sit there and let it sit. You got $50 sitting in the savings account. Put it into one of them. Watch at the end of the year, see how much it has grown. Get into a fixed rate certificate deposit. So that way, whatever rate it is fixed. It's sitting there. It's never changing. The fixed rate never changes. Get into that. And watch it grow at the end of the year. Or a high yield savings account, like a money market account, or you gotta search around. When you go in here and you start investing your money and getting into different banks and stuff, start asking questions. I'm telling you. Yes, girl. I used to work at a bank. So I know a little bit about them little savings accounts and stuff, different ones, and investing your money and just learning about it. A lot of people are ignorant to it, don't know nothing about it, so they be like scared and thinking that somebody gonna take their money or something. But no, it ain't like that. Now, if you do your research, now if you can put your money into a different, like a certificate of deposit, and it has not a fixed rate. Yeah, I forget what is it, a rolling? I forget the second, what the terminology is for that one. I forget. But it's not fixed. So then you look up and you didn't lost money. That's why you got to do your research. But first, get you some type of education underneath your belt, so you got to you make these people have to pay you more money. You make them have to pay you more money legally. You know, you just never know. You be always thinking, like when your kids is younger, you just never know what they're gonna do or what they're gonna be when they get older. You know, you never know what's the outcome gonna be. So I'm very proud to be seeing my boys doing something with themselves. You can try to instill as much as you want in them, but it really is up to them, because it can go either way. I know a mom, she just buried her 16-year-old on Monday. Like, he's 16. And he was a kid that didn't want to listen. So, yes, you know, like I said, it can go either way. And not just for the males, females as well. Nobody's exempt nowadays. It is what it is. It can go either way. My one son just was talking about how some of the little females and stuff that he know, and how they want to be in a gang and stuff nowadays. Like, they throwing up signs and doing all this other stuff and trying to follow behind males and doing all that stuff. But they want to be a girl, but they want to be in the gang or something. Like, girl, go sit your butt down. Go do some hair or something. Jump some rope. Get you a hobby. Do some hair. I don't know. Do something. But get out the way. Get your butt out the way. That's too much. You want to be masculine? No. Get out there and go do something productive with yourself. You're a girl. Go sit down. It's very unladylike, okay? And these boys are not impressed. They don't want nobody that's hard or think they hard. No. Do something productive and ladylike with yourself. I got one daughter, and she's the baby. And she's a girly girl. And I'm happy. And she's intelligent. She's smart. She's about to be going off to college next month. She graduated high school last, May? It was in May, her graduation. Or was it June? I think her graduation, no, her graduation was in June, last month. Yeah, that's all. Wow. Yeah, it was last month. She graduated high school. She's going off to college next month. She got accepted into 4 universities. Young, smart, beautiful girl. Y'all saw her. If you haven't, you see her on my post. Her prom day. Her prom. Oh no, the picture I posted up was her graduation outfit. But I think I put up a short of her prom day. Beautiful young lady. And very, very smart. She wants to be a doctor or a physician assistant. One of the two. Doctor or physician assistant. So you know she got to be smart to be doing that. Don't forget, y'all, to hit the thumbs up button. Double tap the screen. Show your girl some love. See? That's what I'm talking about, Elaine. 2 degrees and working on his 3rd one. Do your big one. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Do your thing. Make these people have to pay you more money. Make these people pay you. You got to go work anyway. Got to go to work. You might as well do something and make them have to pay you. You won't be accepting bare minimum when you got to go out here and run and hit the clock, or even if you got to show up. Even if you don't have to clock in, you got to show up. So make your presence. Make them have to pay you for your presence. And don't get lost in the sauce when you have to go clock again somewhere. Don't get lost in the fact of, I'm just working, I'm paying bills. You look up, 5 years and went past. You still working in the same field, at the same place. Yeah, it's great, and you put in your time. It's all great. But I'm telling you, when you look up later on, 5 years down the line, or even say 10 years down the line, you've been working at this same job without a degree. You're just working at this job. Yeah, you might can get a round of applause on your back. I mean, a round of applause or a pat on the back for doing it. But at the same time, that's the only experience that you're going to have. And you've been locked into this same job, rat race job, for 5 to 10 years. You look up, now say that you're ready to go and switch positions. What experience do you have? Because you've been doing this same thing for 5 to 10 years. So when you go and try to jump into something else, how much you think they're going to start paying you with no experience in that other field? Bare minimum. No, that ain't it. Hey, Robert, how you doing? That's not it. It's not it. That's not winning. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them trick you. It's okay. You know, you do what you gotta do. But I'm talking about, this is for people who are young. You young. You about to start off without a job. And you like, yeah, I'm gonna be the best employee I could be. I'm gonna make sure I be there. I ain't giving up at this job. They can't get me to quit my job. I'm gonna be here. You look up, 5 years that went past, 10 years that went past, 15 years, 20 years. If you ever had any dreams, if you don't go to school, why you doing that? If you ever have any dreams to try to do something else, how much experience are you going to have in that other thing that you're trying to do? How much you think they're going to pay you if you don't have no experience, but you just say, you know what? I don't want to do this. Say you work in a dietary food service in the hospital or something. Say you're doing something like that. You working there 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20. You say, you know what? I'm tired of doing this. I'm going to go do something else. I'm going to go over here and go get a job in this other department because... And how much you think they're going to start paying you? You may get lucky and get paid the same rate that you was getting paid in that other field. You might, depending on the position that you get lucky into. But if not, say you went to try to say, you know what, I'm going to switch over and go do freaking office work now or something in the hospital or whatever place of business it is. Say you go and try to do that, they're not giving you nothing but the bare minimum, the starter wage. They don't care nothing about that experience you got in that other field. They ain't using that for 10 years, so, and that don't mean nothing. This is now office work. Do you have any experience in that? No, you don't. So you getting paid. What we giving people at the beginning? Minimum wage. Oh, here you go. Erase all that stuff that you just did. That meant nothing to them. Get you a trade. Get you a trade. Get you a trade. Get you a degree, a certificate. Get you something while you still can. You young people, 20, 19, getting out of high school, whatever. Everybody's not a 4-year college type of person. They not. If you barely went to school and didn't like school when you was in high school and all that stuff, you was the type of person that skipped school and your attendance was terrible, you probably not one of them people that's going to do very well in a 4-year college. So you might as well go get you a trade underneath your belt, get you a certificate, get you something going on there. Telling you. And I wish that, like a lot of mothers preach this type of stuff to their kids. Because I told my kids this. We had talks while they was in school. I'm like, listen, you skip school all the time. I get your report card. You got how many days missed? That means you were skipping school. You probably not a 4-year college type of person now, are you? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're probably not. So we might as well not even pretend. We're not even going to play these games. Like, there's no point. You're going to have debt, taking out all them loans. That's all the thing you're going to get at the end of it all. Debt with no degree. You're not that type of person. Get you a trade for sure, guaranteed. Get you a trade. A lot of these trade programs are free, or they paying people to come there and all kind of stuff. Do something. I wish I could. You know what? One of these days, I'm going to get my oldest son. My youngest son probably not going to do it because he ain't into all this type of stuff. But my oldest son, I'm going to get him to talk to y'all. I'm going to get him to come on here. Not Quay. Quay's not the oldest. Quay's the second one. I have one that's going to be 25 this year. He's the one that graduates from that program next Friday. He'll graduate. I'm going to get him to come on here and tell y'all about the program and how much it has changed him, changed his whole look on life. It's changed him, his old person, everything. Like, he's very, very inspired. I'm going to get him to talk to y'all. Telling you, he's going to tell you. And he's just a regular probably dude like y'all that want, some of y'all that want to just chill, sit around, probably go to work with the little grocery store or, you know, the little whatever job. Get you a little paycheck, come back home, smoke, chill, play the game. Like, yeah. No, that ain't it. It's alright, but only for a short period of time. Don't get left and caught up in it, okay? Do something else. I'm going to get him to come on here and talk to y'all about it. For real. It's very inspiring. You know what? And you know, there's nothing more attractive than a guy in a uniform. Like, ladies, it's nothing more attractive than a man in a uniform. I don't care if he dirty. That's good dirt. He out there working construction or you out there doing whatever, that's good dirt. That dirt look good. Mechanic, whatever, anything. It don't matter. Get to it. Maybe you're not somebody that like to get your hands dirty. Get a CDL then. Like, do something. So many different trades. Electrician. Like, just so painter. There's so many different things that you can do. If you're not somebody that like to go play in the dirt. The one guy in the program, he's a young guy. He finished the program. Guess what he about to go do? Paint bridges. He's in Pennsylvania. He's in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has 440 bridges. 440 bridges. We're the city of bridges. That's what it's called. We're known as the city of bridges. 440 bridges in Pittsburgh. He probably always gonna have a job. Like, I'm sure it's seasonal, but I'm sure there's something they're gonna have him doing. But like I said, there's a lot of different ones. Depending on what it is you like to do. Pick something. Even the one program, what is it? Bidwell Training Center here. I don't know if they pay people to go there, but I know it's a free program to be able to get a trade underneath your belt. Even that. It's no charge. Can't ask for better than that. I don't care if they're not paying you. Go to work and then go there. But then just make sure you're doing something to secure something under your belt, you know? Why not? Can't hurt you. Can't even hurt you. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I probably didn't talk y'all head off about this, but it's something that just be on my mind, and I'm just like, man, I like to see young people win. Win. Like, show your mom and show your parents and them something. Like, show them up. Make them proud. I want, I got 3 boys. I got nephews and everything, right? My grandmother owns a house. Now, the house has been, nobody lives in this house because the house has, it's in deplorable conditions. The house, the roof has a hole in it. The steps in the front are falling down. The house has water damage. It's just no good, right? Hey, boo. Boo blast. The house is no good. You know, so my grandmother been moved out of there because the house was falling apart. She couldn't afford to keep it up. Plus, she was getting older. So it was like, you know, she couldn't do much. The house is now done. I want to see but my grandmother owns this house. My grandmother's mother owned this house. This house was passed down to my grandma. So I want to see the young people, my sons, because they're all going to this carpentry program. Well, not carpentry. It's a construction program and getting their trades underneath their belt. So I want to see all of them and my nephews and everybody come together. I want them to get different ones so they can go back and go and build this house. It can even be left to one of them. It's floating in the air. It's my grandmother's house. It was her mother's house. Like, it's so crazy because the house has been in the family for generations. Like, and just to see it going down like that and just left, it's just like, wow. I wish I could afford to be able to get it redone myself and live in it, just because that's my how I grew up in that house too. And you know, it be like that. But I want to see my sons and everybody be able to get together and build that house back up. I'll be like, if I could see that, man, that would be such a blessing. I would love that. Like, love that. And it's so crazy because my grandmother still has, like, she got that house fully furnished. So right now we still have furniture pieces that are from her mother. Dressers. These dressers, you have never seen these dressers that my grandma got. Like, she got a dresser with the mirror on it, but the way that this stuff is, the drawers, and it's just made so nice. I remember her redoing it, like restaining it and stuff over the years. I remember that when I was younger, and I used to be like, Grandma, like, what is you doing? Why are you doing that? And she'd be like, yeah, I'm just keeping it fresh. I'm just staining it or painting it over or doing stuff like that. But she still to this day has her mother's furniture. It's crazy. It's her china closet. I showed y'all before about how she has her mother's china closet. She still has the uh, dishes from when her mother was getting married. Her mother was born 1919. So you can imagine how old some of this furniture and stuff is. I don't even know, but she has her mother's wedding topper. Do you know that little thing that go on the top of the cake? She still has that. She has the dishes that they used during the wedding, as well as the china closet that my grandmother stored, that her mother stored it in. She has the buffet thing from there, from her mother. She has that, and she has 2 dressers from her mother. And I'm sure there's still more stuff left in that house that was from her mother. It's crazy. Like, there's a lot of history that's still in my family from my great grandmother. Mm-mm-mm. That's what sometimes, you could just sit there and just think, hope, not hope, but just wish that you was like rich to be able to just say, you know what? I'm going to get that done. I'm going to get that whole house done over, break it down, rebuild it. Oh, that was another thing. The reason why my grandmother left that house. There was so many, the repairs that needed done. This is why I learned so much about like houses and stuff. Like, the repairs that needed done as far as the sewage and stuff on the outside of the house, and how expensive it is. Like, and what happened was a tree that was on the outside the roots grew into the sewage lines on the outside of the house, the major sewage lines and stuff. The cost to get that fixed was so tremendous that my grandmother couldn't get it done. So, basically it basically just went downhill, because that was, once that got done, it was sewage backing up back into the house, trees, and they're just steadily growing. So until you actually get that tree dug up, lands repaired underneath the ground, I think my grandma said that they wanted $8,000 or $10,000 or something just to do that. So it was just too much for her, to get it done. She got a lot of work done on that house over the years. My grandma was a worker, uh, caseworker for the state ever since I was a little girl. That was her job her whole entire life. That was like her first job, and she worked that my entire life, her entire life, my entire life. So she had a decent money, but them repairs and stuff like that got out of hand. She couldn't keep it up. She was getting older, and she was retired at this point, so things just started getting out of hand. But yeah, that's why I say I wish I was just able to just get rich and just get my grandma's house and just do it over. You right, Elaine. Never see them days no more. Definitely were the good days. Good days, for real. I took a picture. I rode past that house like last month. It wasn't this month. Yeah, it was last month in June, the beginning of last month. I rode past that house and took a picture. It looks so terrible. It almost made me cry. I was like, wow. That's my childhood home. I grew up in that house. So I was like, dang. It looks so crazy. Like my mom said, inside looks unreal. I'm scared to go up there, but I would like to go up and look in there just to see what it really looked like. She said there's one room that's still standing. It's like nothing even touched it. And it's the smallest bedroom in there. It's a 3-bedroom home. And she said that room it's like nothing has touched that room at all. But the master bedroom and all that stuff, she said there's a big hole in the roof. It's just done. Like, it needs a lot of work. I'm like, dang. My grandmother's still living. She's still living. She's probably healthier than a lot of us, to be honest. I go talk. She's so funny. She's hilarious. Like, she has moderate dementia, but she's funny. Like, you know what? That dementia stuff is fun. It's like it's weird. Cause they be remembering a lot of stuff like that happened over years, but it's like they go back to stuff that's like way back, and it'd be like, wow, like what? She had the nerve to say to me the last time I was there, She told me, because my grandmother doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore. She stopped smoking probably 50 years ago. And she gonna say to me, girl, give me my cigarettes. I know you got my cigarettes. I said, what? I'm like, what? You don't even smoke. She's like, yeah, yes, I do. Who said I don't smoke? I said you don't smoke. You do not smoke no more. She's like, yes, I do. I said, if you smoke, then name your cigarette that you smoke. She's like, she said some weird name. I said, see, that's how you know you don't smoke no more. See, that's exactly it. You used to smoke Virginia Slim regulars. I remember that. You do not smoke no more. She said, yes, I do. I be going out in the front smoking. She said, and sometimes I sit right here in my bed and smoke. She's like, but they say that thing it was like a smoke detector. She said that thing, they said that thing will rain on me. It'll put water down on me if I smoke and I keep smoking in my bed. And I said, girl, you do not smoke. I don't know where she get this from, trying to say she still smoke. She don't smoke no more. She had a massive heart attack 50 years ago, and she quit cold turkey. That same, before she came out the hospital, she stopped smoking. Massive heart attack. So, she's like, I said, you do not smoke, girl. You are crazy. And then before I left, she's like, I know you got my cigarettes. Don't forget to leave my cigarettes sitting here. Girl, I don't want nothing to do with your cigarettes. You do not smoke, and I don't smoke either. Dementia is funny. It's crazy. Just listening to them, you'll be like, what? I just go along with whatever it is she be saying. I just go right along with it. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yep. I was like, I'm hungry. I'm about to leave because I'm hungry. She's like, she said, I made some turkey. She said, yesterday I made you some turkey and some stuffing and some something. You better go in there and get you some. I was like, girl, when? She said, I thought you was going to come over here yesterday, but you didn't never come. I don't know why I thought you was coming. Now, y'all know she's in a rehab center to get stronger, so she's not home. She's in a little facility. Talking about she made me some turkey and some stuffing and yams and stuff yesterday. I said, I made y'all some turkey and stuffing and all this stuff yesterday. You never came and got it. That's what I'm telling y'all. That dementia is funny. They funny. But they stay cute. And like I said, other than that, she's in good health. Just that. It's that stuff, you know. But she's fine. She's not on no medications and all that stuff. She just be chilling. She's just getting older. Yeah, but I didn't talk y'all head off. I didn't talk y'all head off and stuff, you know. So, yep. It's definitely a blessing that she's still living. Definitely. Thank God. She is 80. What's this year? 20. This is 2020, 2025. She's going to be 85 this year. Yeah. She's going to be 85 in December. Yep. 85. I want some tea. Let me go get some tea, y'all. Hold on. Let me go pour it. I made iced tea. Huh? No, I'm all right.
5 likes. Talk that you get your song going in a minute though. Try to get even. I be shit, run her. Yeah, I'm 30. Sliding in that bourbon with a 30-30. Real fucking zombie. Kill you, your mommy. Real raising this a real tsunami. Go ahead. You stuck my house rules. Yeah, because you get that
Leadership board or something like that. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Shoot some.
This ain't even that
Yeah,
cold
shit
yet.
like my man.
It does?
Yeah.
When you go on people's...
When I went on that earlier.
Mm.
Well, like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Yep. Had to get me some tea. I made me some homemade iced tea. Could you put this in the freezer? Because this is not that cold. I said, sheesh. I thought it got cold already. Still, it hasn't got cold. Yeah, but yeah, that's just what it's been. It is Wednesday. I don't know. I know I was supposed to be riding over to my mother's house. I'll probably either if I don't do it tomorrow, Friday, definitely I'll be going over there.
And they got safe with 100 million in it.
Who?
Young boy.
Oh.
His mom was on live doing the wrong thing.
Showing it.
And they're dancing, throwing money around. I'm like,
dang.
This is why he don't like you, man.
She's stupid. Somebody gonna try to come get that.
Exactly.
She's
Some
tripping.
Real assassinators gonna try to come.
Some real ones.
People who know how to get in here.
That and you ain't gonna be able to stop. Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
No, for real. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, but you just gotta thank God every day, y'all, for the older people that you have. I've gotten a lot of wisdom from my grandma. That's why I'm wise as I am, because my grandma. And a lot of my mannerisms and characteristics and stuff came from my grandma. So, definitely thank God for her. Hi, Pasman. How are you? Thank you for coming in, for tapping in. How are you on today? You got to be grateful for being here, be thankful, be... How about say, what that boy out there doing? He out there singing. Oh, guess who was in my state today? Donald Trump. But I think was he here today or yesterday? Yeah, he was here visiting. He loved coming here. I don't understand. He's always here in Pennsylvania. What's up with him? He was here. Somebody put up a post and said, don't go to this certain area because Trump's there. And you know how traffic be when the president's in town. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know he was here. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. Hey, Quay, did you know Trump was here today or yesterday? Did you hear that Trump was here yesterday or today?
Trump?
Down Oakland.
No, I ain't know.
Mm-hmm.
He set that up himself.
He's always here. Why he like coming here so much?
Because
He must got something here that we don't know.
he set that up himself.
Oh.
He told him to do that.
Who?
That shoot him. Shoot him.
Oh, Trump?
Yeah, he told him to set. He set that up himself. I think Pennsylvania do got some undercover stuff.
There's some stuff going on here.
It's a racist city here.
Yeah, we got them people with them initials, with them letters.
Everybody keep. And recently, that's been the main topic.
Here?
Yeah.
I know. I don't know what's going on with that. Man, let me tell y'all, man. Listen, y'all have to be careful when y'all go. When you go to Airbnbs and things like that, be very, very careful.
Real humid in here right now.
Not to me.
Every time I come in here, it's just like sweaty-ish.
I don't feel like that.
Not even all black. I come in with no shirt on, shorts.
That's weird. I don't feel it. But yeah, y'all, be careful with these Airbnbs. Let me tell y'all a story about what happened to me last week. Excuse me. How did I go to my Airbnb? Got there, punched the code in, go up the steps, and somebody's already standing there. Like, what? Where they do that at? Get there, you see somebody's bag sitting there. They had some change, some money sitting on the table. Their car key was sitting there. The bed was ruffled, like you could tell somebody had been laying in it. There was a laptop sitting on the coffee table. A suitcase sitting there on the couch. The other couch had a book bag on it with another suitcase lamp sitting on the floor. Like, what? Hold up.
And then all that going on with
You do timeshares? Yeah, timeshares are definitely good.
all that going on with the alerts going off. Well, all that happening with that's why I sent you some, and they said the purge has entered. It's purge in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And that's why I sent it to you. It said something like enjoy the purge.
When? Next weekend?
Yeah, when the alert for the purge, they say.
Man.
They said that cop did not make that announcement. That purge made that announcement. And hyped into the freaking police stuff. Maybe look it up on YouTube.
There was.
Oh yeah.
Somebody else's luggage and everything. Thank God they were not there. They must have had just stepped out for a moment because there was nobody in there. I looked around the whole thing because I was so confused. I went and looked around the whole entire thing. Went upstairs, and that's why I seen that the bed and stuff was like somebody had been laying in there. The pillows was like scrunched up, and the covers were drawn back. But I didn't see anybody, and it smelled like somebody was in there. But there wasn't nobody there. But the whole thing is, and you know what Airbnb says? Oh, well, um, we accidentally double booked. You accidentally double booked. So you mean to tell me that y'all gave two people the code? So do y'all ever change the code for the outside of the door, or is this just something that just I don't? I mean, I don't know how you can accidentally book two people for the same time. How does this happen? How unsafe is this? Very unsafe, especially for a female to come in there. What if there had been men in there? Weird people in there. And here I come in there. And there's just men in there. Or say I had already been in there, sleep, relaxing, or changing my clothes, or just get out the shower, and I come out of there and there's a man standing there. Like, like what type of stuff? Y'all got to be careful. Ladies, people. And then just imagine, I was standing in the kitchen in there. I'm just standing there. I probably was in there for a good 10 minutes because I was so confused. Then I said, something said to me, it said, girl, get out of here before these people come back here and think that you made a broke into their place or something, or something weird. Or, anything could have happened. No, but you don't never know. Especially Pittsburgh, the way Pittsburgh's set up and the violence here, you don't never know what could have happened. They might have thought that I broke in there. Might not even gave me a chance to sit there and say about how something must happen. I could have showed them the booking and all that. I got out of there. I got out of there. Like, and the only excuse was that they double booked. Sorry, they got to cancel my plans. They got to cancel my booking and reimburse me my money. The whole experience was, it was a beautiful place. It was a studio. It was going to be a nice chill spot, looking over the mountains and the rivers, and it was a very beautiful. The area up there is beautiful. It's one of the best places up in Pittsburgh to get a place. Pittsburgh Steelers stay up that way. The views, the sights, and everything is nice. It's in walking distance from shops and everything. It's very, very nice up there. And that's why I wanted to go and stay, just a getaway, you know what I mean? Just get away. Only to stumble on that. That was I never in my life experienced nothing like that. And I just stayed in a lot of different Airbnbs. All over different places. Florida, here, Atlanta, But I tell you what, I have only stayed in 2 Airbnbs. Yeah, they got me stumbling over my words. That's how crazy it was. 2 Airbnbs I stayed in Pittsburgh. Both times was a heck of an experience. The first time I stayed in an Airbnb in Pittsburgh, look, Airbnbs in Pittsburgh have went down. Somebody said that they are known, like they're actually like being canceled in Pittsburgh. Like it's not a great experience. I freaking stayed in the first one. This was only the second time I got one in Pittsburgh. First time in Pittsburgh, yeah. First of all, I feel like that the owner must have been upstairs or something, in a place upstairs or somewhere around. I had bought new comforters and sheets and all this different stuff because I just don't trust people's bedding and all this stuff, I had bought a whole bed in the bag. So I got there a little late. I was changing the bed. First of all, there was a lot of creepy, dark corners, okay? The bedroom, only lights that was in the bedroom were these Christmas lights that were threaded through the headboard of the bed. But the bed was made up on top of, it was like made out of like milk crates or something like that. Thank you. Yes, it was made out of milk crates. First of all, don't ever insult me with no freaking milk crate bed. Okay? Who do you think I am? I could have stayed in my own bed at home. I come here to stay and it is milk crates. There's no bright lights in there. You could not see. So who's to say there wasn't no hidden weird cameras in there? You know what I mean? And then the freaking Christmas lights on the bed. I don't know if that was supposed to be special. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but I was like, okay, whatever. I felt real weird about staying there anyway. The couch had dog fur and stuff on it. Another no. I can't stand that. Then, dude had, first of all, he was pissed off. He said I was making too much noise. Where are you at that you know I'm making too much noise, dude? First of all, are you upstairs? Are you in here somewhere? Like, what's going on? He had hand towels hanging up on the rails. I mean the what's it called? He had hand towels hanging up on the bars in the bathroom. He had a freaking tag that he just must have just set there, because as soon as I moved the hand tag, I did not rip the tag off. As soon as I moved it, the tag fell on the floor. I said, oh, he tried to play me, act like they was brand new. He stuck the tag in there, trying to make it like it was brand new. Then the dude, look, the tub was so dirty. I was cleaning the tub and everything. Don't you know, dude ended up texting me or calling my phone. I forget, he did something. It was like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't you know he kicked me out? He kicked me out. I got kicked out of the Airbnb because I complained. I forget what I was complaining about. Oh, yeah, because the tub was dirty, and I had to. Good thing I brought cleaning supplies, because I'm extra like that anyway. I brought me a bed in a bag. I just got me a little cheap one from Walmart, because I was going to change and put some fresh sheets and pillowcases and my own comforter and all that stuff on there. So I did that. Went to go change it, do all that. He said I was making too much noise. And then when I complained about the tub being dirty or the heat or something that was going on with it, he told me he ended up canceling my booking and then kicking me out at like 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Like, dude, are you serious? I've never been insulted like this in my life. And oh my goodness. And you know, I wrote him a heck of a review. I don't know who he thought I was, but you got me messed up. He gonna say, oh, I should have known. This is what he wrote on I should read it to y'all. I wish I could just pull it up right now while y'all still here. Next time I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take a screenshot of the review that he put for me, and I'm gonna pull it up so y'all can see what he said. He said he should have known. He should have known better whenever he seen my name. He knows my type. He should have known or something like that or whatever. He was hesitant and didn't want to book me to begin with. He should have known I was going to be a nuisance, a problem. I'm a problem, dude, because I'm cleaning up your place. You think I'm just going to stay anywhere? I'm not doing that, dude. What is wrong with you? You got a makeshift bed in here that's on the floor that you made. I'm putting new sheets on here. That's the only noise I was making. He said I'm moving furniture around in the middle of the night, and he said all this stuff about me. I said, yeah, all right, dude, whatever. He pissed me off. I was happy to leave there. It wasn't even that far from my house. I was just trying to get away. I was just trying to have a little getaway. And so do something different, you know? No, can't trust him. That was the first time I ever had an Airbnb in Pittsburgh. Now, this second one, y'all double book me. I go into it and somebody else's belongings are there. Listen, y'all people got to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all got to do better. Do better. Because the whole thing, too, just baffles me. Like, okay, so y'all basically booked two people, gave two people the same code to get into the unit. Does that mean that the code never changes? It never changes? Is it the same one for everybody for however long you had this Airbnb? Because I would have sworn that you should be changing it. You're just putting people in there and giving so that means the person from the last time can come back and just punch the code and they can get in there while I'm in their sleep. Or out getting out the shower or something weird. Like, what? You can't trust these people. Thank God Airbnb was very accommodating. Thank God for them. Airbnb, I can't talk bad on them. I can only talk bad on the host. Because it wasn't Airbnb's fault. It was the host. The host was sloppy. They was messy. I don't know if it was the host and the co-host and they just they didn't communicate with each other or something. But all I know is that was a heck of an experience. It was crazy. It was very spooky. You know why, too? Did y'all ever see that movie called Barbarian? The movie Barbarian speaks about two people they got double booked for an Airbnb. Go watch that movie. And it's crazy. That movie is nuts. Go watch that movie. Go watch it. It's called Barbarian. It's about a girl and a guy that got booked on a Airbnb, a double booking. How ironic. Go watch it. Go watch that movie. I'm telling you, you'd be like, wow. I just watched that movie the other day. That's how crazy it is that happened to me. I watched it that same day. Like, what? Boy, oh boy. The stuff that I be going through sometimes. It's crazy. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all watch that movie, y'all gonna really understand how I felt. But you know what? I don't know. I really wanted to shuffle some stuff around in that one that I was in. I wanted to shuffle some things around so that they can know that I was there. I should have dumped out their clothes basket or something. I mean, their suitcase or something. You know, I should have just said something. Took the car key or something. I don't know. Because they didn't even know. Like I said, the people, whoever was standing there, they were not there when I got there. They had to have went on a walk or they did something because there was nobody in there. Their keys were sitting there on the table, on the kitchen table. Y'all would have had to be there to believe it. I was appalled. I said, no, this is crazy. I got to get out of here. I feel so unsafe. I made sure I told Airbnb that too. I feel very unsafe. Very, very unsafe. Y'all put me in a weird predicament. I could have got unalived. There's no telling what could have happened to me. My little brother does time shares too. This was supposed to be just a quick getaway for the weekend. Something special, you know, just do something special. Something different. And I figured it was up on Mount Washington. You know, Mount Washington's a nice place to go, to live, to visit. The views, the sights are nice. I actually was going to go show y'all up there. This is the same place I told y'all that people go up there and watch the fireworks for the 4th of July. And it'd be a very, very nice show. You can go up there. You can see the 3 rivers where they connect. They have the incline up there. The incline is a trolley ride that you could ride down the side of the mountain. I don't know who will want to do that. I don't think I've ever done that in my whole life. And I've lived in, you know, when I lived in Pittsburgh, even as a little kid, I don't remember ever doing that. If I did, I don't remember. I probably X'd it out of my brain because that's weird. Who wants to ride down the side of a steep mountain in a trolley car? Not me. Not me. Quay, would you want to do that? Would you want to ride down the trolley down the mountain? That incline that we got here in Pittsburgh,
I don't know what that is.
it's a trolley, like a trolley, like that car that we see riding on the tracks down in over on Southside.
Uh,
It's like one of them, but a small one, like a little bus, and it goes up to Mount Washington. Mount Washington is the highest point I think in Pittsburgh, and you can ride down the mountain steep like this, going along down the side to the bottom and then back up.
yeah.
You would want to do that?
Once I reach the bottom, I ain't going back up there.
Well, you got to. I don't think they let you off. It'll take you right back up to the top. I seen that too when I was up there.
Yeah, I'll do
I
that.
said, huh? I'm not doing that. I'm not interested in riding along downside no mountain in no trolley on no track.
Trying to buy a whole beach. What is it called? What young boy did.
He bought a beach.
Like he rented.
He rented it or bought a beach.
Rented.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to do.
this is my thing for my car. The new one. But I have you install it for me.
That,
To hold the phone.
this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now do that down there.
You just gotta stick it on there or something. What?
Pull that.
Do what?
Yeah, stick it on there and pull something
Oh.
so that I can grab on.
Oh. Oh.
It ain't built already.
No. This is it. Right here. This is the whole kit. It ain't even open.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's built.
Yeah, it's built. That's built, but I'm saying in the car.
Yeah, that's what I say. You gotta pull the thing.
Pull what thing?
Put it on there, and then just press up.
Place it on there.
Yeah, just put it on there, and just press up.
Oh.
And it grabs the whole window.
No, you can put it on the window or you can put it on your thingy. Right there.
Like a. I got a whole bunch of new ones coming in.
Oh yeah. I told you.
Oh, crazy.
I told you. That's why I be tripping.
Last week's here.
That's why I said got to hurry up. It's only getting to a certain point.
Curious, delirious, and crazy. By the time we might just.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's brand new, so.
Serious, serious. Trying to win, Like I'm trying to win. So I be thinking winning.
All we do is win, win, win. Put your hands in there and he stay there. That's good for recording in the car and stuff.
Trying to figure this part over here.
It's not broke, is it? It was already together or you pulled it off? What's that, thicker?
It's coming in pieces.
Oh, it come in pieces. You gotta build it. What the heck? It's supposed to be very good. It was, I think it was like $27. Supposed to be anyway. How y'all doing today though? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, double tap the screen. Y'all know.
Something probably need to clean the phone. Right here.
Yeah. Or probably clean the area. Screen cleaning paper. Yeah. And this is something I ordered off Amazon, so it's a very good. I'm gonna put it to use, and then I'm gonna let y'all know how good it is. And I'll put the link to it in the description so y'all can get it if y'all interested in finding a new phone mount for your car. The one I had, remember that one I was using in there, y'all? Kept falling over every single time. It's falling forward and making my phone fall. And man, I think that one was terrible. So anyway, I do appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. I'm about to go on ahead and get off here. Get myself together for the night. Probably watch a little something. Watch something on, you know. Or listen to something. I like to listen to different motivational videos and church sermons and stuff like that. I gotta find my nail file so I can file my nails because they are chipped. I broke 1, 2, yeah. It kind of like chipped off. But I was doing a little bit too much today. So now I gotta file my nails before they break down more and I'm gonna be pissed off.
Trying to go to Colombia and Brazil. My next places to go to.
You wanna go to Colombia?
Stuff going on down there.
Them other countries, you better get you a passport.
That's only good. Like for females to go there, it's good for them to go there with their family. But for males, it's okay for them to go there by themselves. They can go by themselves if they want.
Yeah.
Depending on how you look, you're gonna have the whole street wanting you.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah. And then you next you know you didn't mess around and found out.
Disease or something.
Or got something happen to you.
But the females have something happen to them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like they smashed up.
Yeah. Like how they tried to do me
I don't know what's this.
in Mexico. Talking about they was gonna take him to jail and take me somewhere else. Where else was you gonna take me? Look, he wasn't taking me nowhere else. But to my boat. Like what?
I think this clip on. Yeah. It's stuck.
Take me somewhere else. Where's somewhere else? Yeah.
On their boat.
Yeah, on their boat. But anyway, y'all.
That's just another fun part.
Don't forget to double tap the screen. Hit that thumbs up button. Share the video out. Like the live stream. If y'all like some of this advice that I was giving y'all today on this live stream, share the video out. There's somebody out there that needs to hear it. Young people, young men, young women, whoever. Now you don't even gotta be that young. Just take some of these words of advice that I was giving you. Can't hurt you. Okay? Deuces. Have a great night, and thank y'all for tapping in.